Calling upon, starting off with Sakeo Tangeneda, our goalkeeper.
Su viajillo en la disco finca y la madre que no diga que...
Oye, papi, ¿tú me conoces?
Undefeated in 2020.
So I remember the days when Nadroga was actually in the Premier League, the days of Abraham Watkins and Georgie Hicks, and the Rounds brothers too. I think it was Round brothers too. They all were part of the Premier team, or Nadroga Premier team. But I also have been, obviously a number of years I kind of lost contact with the football scene, in particular in Nadroga. But since last year I've started following on my own, and so therefore I was quite excited to be here. I don't want to necessarily make a long speech, but essentially to say that you know, as a government minister, you can't openly support teams, as you know. You're supposed to be neutral. But please remember, in my heart, I'm always supporting you guys. But I like to wish you all the best, because you're obviously on the cusp of getting back into the Premier League. And as the Vice President of Fiji Football Association highlighted, I think it is very important to ensure that you have teamwork, which is critically important. You have one of the best places to train, which is the Singatoga Sand Dunes. The ability to gain that type of stamina, ability to withstand those types of tough conditions is very much you know, alive here. And with the teamwork, with perseverance, and of course with the right attitude, you can actually overcome your challenges and indeed get back into the Premier League. So I wish you all the best. I'm sure that you have a lot of support in the community, you have a lot of support within the management team itself. I wanted to, before I finish off, just highlight one key important point. I think, you know, I was, over the past couple of days, because of the curfew hours, etc., I do watch a lot of sports. And one of my greatest heroes in sports has always been, and no one's actually replaced him, was Muhammad Ali, the boxer. And I was doing so, I've got a lot of books on him and I read a lot about him. And they say one of the ways that he was quite distinguishable from other boxers was that he never went for the kill. So if you watch a lot of his fights, you know, if you go to YouTube or Netflix, you can watch his fights. When the boxers were actually about to knock down, boxers like George Foreman and Joe Frazier, when the other guy was going down, they would still thump them. And a lot of them actually got damaged, you know, a lot of them got badly hurt. One of the things that he never did, when he saw a boxer was getting hurt and he was hurting the boxer, he would ask the referee to step in to stop the fight. Or when somebody was actually going down, he would not go for the kill punch. And I think in the same way, if you have that spirit in sport, that you know, you must be able to be considerate about the other people on the other team. Winning is of course very important, but more important than winning is to be able to play with dignity. Is to be able to realize that people on the other side are also having a similar function like this, probably somewhere in, you know, wherever it is that they're coming from, where they come from. And they also have a sense of pride. They also want to play with dignity. And you want to be able to do that. And this is what all great sportsmen and women are made of. People who are able to respect people on the other side, people who play with dignity, and realize that the other side is a fellow human being. So you must, of course, display your skills. You must be able to give the best you can do. You must be able to exert the best energy you have, all the energy you have, but at the same time be able to play a game with dignity, because you will not only be able to sleep well that night yourself, but also the others will tend to respect you too. So I wish you all the best, and I once again thank you for the opportunity of giving me the invitation here. Naka, thank you.